So I think I was playing this game during our usual physical education pendidikan just money session, and it was boys versus girls for some reason. And the girl who was the cute one, the athletic one, the one I had a crush on, she was the star of the girls group. So my overzealous male counterpart team member was like, no way this girl's gonna get the ball, and he was really like all over her. And I think not in a good way, and I think he did a bit too much above and beyond the reasonable standards of a standard captain ball game. You know, we're not going to win anything from it if we win. It's just his pride, I guess. Cannot lose to an all-girls team. And at one point, I think he did too much. She got so pissed off, she turned around, looked him square in the eye, and punched him right in the gut. That was the first moment I can remember to this day, because the guy was down, man. He was down on the ground, he was squirming, he couldn't breathe. It was awesome. My takeaway from that, witnessing that, was that, you know what? Girls could be just as good or don't need boys' help in that sense. You know, when my mom taught me to be a gentleman, I realized it was not out of a condescending thing or anything like that. It's not because, oh, you know, girls cannot do this, so boys should step up and do it. It wasn't that. I think my mom was just, she just wanted me to be nice. And if I can be nice to someone else, offer it, you know? And I feel like that fueled me, that taught me something. I think anyone in this room can tell when a person is helping you and the person's being condescending about it because he thinks you can't do it, so he helps you. Or you can feel the person's helping you just because that person's nice. You know, I think that taught me something, that gave me a perception of why I was doing what I was doing, trying to be a gentleman. Fast forward a few years into my teen years, boy-girl relationships obviously didn't get easier. You throw hormones into the mix. All my guy friends could only think about sex, right? All the time. God knows what girls were thinking. I had no idea. So, but I brought along with me that appreciation. You know, that I feel that moment when I saw this girl I had a crush on punch this guy in the gut, that fear of the opposite sex turned into more of a appreciation and respect. You know, I kind of got started on that journey. And in my teen years, that served me a lot. That served me very well. In fact, it literally saved my teenage life at some times. I went to a pretty rough school. There were a lot of gangsters, and being a goodie.
One of the main reasons why I felt like I wanted to do the fight tournament was like this was one thing I could do where I didn't have to rely on anybody else.
And being a goody two shoes, I used to carry all my textbooks to